Look, Melanie, you just don't have the looks nor the potential to become a supermodel. So the least you can do is to make a portfolio for our lovely Tiffany. Got it?
Well, guess what, Sophia? For being rude to me again, you can darn well dump that idea in the trash, and I'm stopping your financial support. Peace out.
Can you believe this ungrateful creature hanging up on me and blocking us everywhere?
Hey everyone, I'm Melanie Snift, and I need to share something important. My parents, Aiden and Sophia, have always favored my sister over me, and it's time to speak up about it. They've called me unlucky, more times than I could count. But there's more to my story. I may not meet their idea of beauty, but that doesn't define me. Their lack of attention and support when I was growing up affected how I spoke and how well I did in school. When Dad became more financially successful, and Mom quit to become a stay-at-home wife, instead of paying attention to me, they decided to have another child, hoping to bypass their past mistakes with me. My younger sister Tiffany immediately became the golden child, receiving all the love and attention that I never did.
She's beautiful. Even more so than Melanie ever was.
I know, right? Tiffany, my darling, you are destined for greatness.
My whole family ended up bailing on me. Of course, Mom and Dad weren't complete monsters. They fed me, clothed me, and other necessities. However, they tried to pretend that I didn't exist.
Will there be anything else, Sewer?
Nope, that's it.
But I haven't even ordered yet.
Doesn't matter.
They even sent my old nanny to a PTA meeting because they didn't want to go there themselves. Of course, the nanny diligently passed on the teacher's complaints to my parents. She never liked me either. Once I got older, I realized that I was the only one capable of helping myself. I really wanted my parents to love and respect me, so I decided to start studying really hard. It may not be a walk in the park, but at that point, I felt I had no other choice, so I dove headfirst into my studies. I spent all of my evenings at the local library, reading and learning new things. I used to cry a lot because I wasn't the smartest kid, but I kept working hard, and after several years, my efforts paid off when I was in high school. The teachers finally recognized my hard work and saw me as a good student. However, my parents continued to ignore me and didn't appreciate my achievements. They always favored Tiffany, a cheery, cute, and funny girl, praising her for everything she did, while they saw me as a disappointment. Despite Tiff being just an average kid, my parents were always on her side and willing to help her in any way they could. As for Tiffany, she constantly barges into my room to boast about herself and claim that our family only loved her. She mocks me for simply existing, calling me the trash of the family.
Remember what Mom said about me being destined for greatness? It's fortunate that I listen to her and follow my destiny, even if it means seeing you fail, every single day.
Amen to that, your glamorousness.
We only have Tiffany to fill up our emptiness. So what's the use for you, right?
This behavior has definitely strained our relationship. And obviously, our parents supported that. I came to the realization that I essentially had no parents or relatives to assist me. Luckily, I was already a diligent student and academic studies no longer seemed to be such a major challenge for me. I obtained a part-time job and used the earnings to enhance my appearance through regular exercise, despite having a limited budget for clothing. I discovered that even inexpensive clothes could make me look cute and quite attractive. Now, at 21 years old, I have achieved my dreams. I studied at a nice university and I also have a small but quite successful business. I am a talented photographer and I even tried my hand at modeling. And I must say I am very good at it. I've got money, a flat of my own, a nice car, a super hot roommate named Arnold, and finally, that long-awaited freedom. Hooray! Unfortunately, my family doesn't care if I'm the Queen of England, they still see me as a disappointment, no matter what. Instead of asking how I'm doing or offering help, they only call to ask for money. Lately, they've gone too far. For instance, my mom demanded that I make a portfolio for their beloved Tiffany, who wants to become a model too.
Melanie, you're a good-for-nothing loser anyway, so you can at least fulfill your sister's dreams.
That's it. It's over. I can't put up with their BS any longer. I just can't forgive them. Troublebusters, initiate. Why the hell are you treating me like this? Why do you guys think it's okay and fun to treat me like I don't matter to the world? And guess what that dumb lady had to say about it?
It's because you're a huge mistake. Your father and I had you when we were still in high school, but we needed to build a career for ourselves to make some dough. So we had no choice but to leave you with someone else for a while. But when we were finally free to take care of you, it was too late already. You grew up to be ugly, boring, docile, and a plain Jane nightmare, and it disgusted us, and there's nothing we can do about you, so we had no choice but to get another kid. Tiffany, bless her darling soul, was a cheerful, funny, and smart addition to our lives. Her presence made us realize the joy of parenthood. We enjoyed meeting her needs and watching her grow.
See your sister over there? Now there's a good child.
I supported her in joining school clubs and preparing for a successful future. But you, on the other hand, we wanted to send you to an orphanage the minute she was born, but no! Our parents wouldn't let us.
Turn around and drive off.
Instead, we provide you with food and shelter, only because we are worried about what people think of us.
But why didn't you show me off to your friends nor dad's business partners? Why do you always send me to my room, basement, or attic when guests visit?
Simple. You're just not the girl we should be proud of. You know that you're the most hated girl in town, so that's for your own good. And besides, everyone knows that Tiff is the star of every show. She's an A+ student, has the body of a Greek goddess, and was able to maintain lots of conversations.
So that explains the special display case for all her diplomas and achievements.
By the way, how dare you move out without permission and spread nasty rumors about us? We held you on a chain in the basement every time the CEOs of your dad's client companies came over to talk shop. What's wrong with you, girl? Now everyone's giving us flack about it. Thanks a lot.
Well, yeah. You indeed did some crap like that, remember?
Shut up, shut up, shut up! You still grew up with toys, books, clothes, and a room of your very own as a kid. And it's definitely not our fault you were unattractive and doltish. Your stupid rumors cost us our reputation. We tried to be nice parents, we really did. But your negative comments and thoughts kept undermining our efforts. So we had no choice but to answer to those who doubted us that you are the most ungrateful brat in the whole wide world. We did a lot for you, from cooking to cleaning to teaching to buying you all the necessities you need. And this is how you repay us. Like, what the hell? Ugh. Good thing you never came home again because you're banned for life.
It's because you deserved it, all of it. Obviously, giving your children food, shelter, and clothes on their backs are obligations. But you guys never gave me any emotional support when I need it.
Well, at least you sent us money when your dad ran into financial issues.
Only because you said please for once. But never a thank you.
I didn't have to. We did everything for you since your birth, so that's the least you can do. Tiffany needs new clothes, accessories, toys, and goodies. You know that she's not the one who should be made to wait a lot.
Don't care how, I want him now.
That's our girl.
But later that day, Tiff saw me on TV during my latest commercials. And that's when she decided to become a model. And then you called to demand to make her portfolio, right?
Wow, Mel, look at you, using your brain for once. After all, Tiff can be a much better model than you ever were or will be. Highly doubt that you have any talent for tying shoes, let alone modeling. Now you see why we call you a loser? So, if you know what's good for you, you best know your place. And make that damn portfolio for your little sister. Right now. We're not telling you again.
I delivered my final blow. You know what, Mom? Hearing your explanation today made me realize that I had the worst family I've ever had in all my life. So forget it. And I'm also gonna stop giving you idiots money for good. You can all rot in the fiery pits of homelessness for all I freaking care.
What the? How dare you?
See you never, Merriweather.
Unfortunately, you have been permanently blocked by this number. So it's best you try again with someone else. Thank you.
I honestly can't believe that no good, disobedient firstborn of mine just blocked me everywhere, especially when she knew we're on the brink of ruin. That's it. I hereby declare that from this day forward, that the winner of our family love will always be Tiffany.
Wow. Thanks, Mom. It feels so good to be the only child.
Hey Mel, are you alright? I can hear yelling from the master bedroom.
You know what, Arnie, I never felt better in my life. I finally achieved closure. I've stopped taking their calls and blocked them everywhere. I've given up on the idea of making peace with my family. They wished to get rid of me when I was a kid, so I'll fulfill their wishes on my own. 50 days later, I heard that Aiden, got busted for embezzlement, and was taken away to the police. And that led to even more bad rumors about them. They had to sell their house and move into a bite-sized apartment on the outskirts of town, where Sophia and Tiffany argue and abused each other about getting a job every single day. Whenever they see my face on the wall, or on TV, they can't help but burn in jealousy. As for that crabby and hateful old nanny, she passed away thanks to heart failure. Although we were bitter enemies, I hope she rests in peace. As for me, I learned that the best revenge is not only to live my best life, but to let karma do all the work. Trouble Busters.